Hello, welcome to another ZimbaTindisa video. Today we would like to talk a bit about our experience at the CSIR Snail Farming Training. The last training for the year took place on November 5th. This was such a great experience and we feel attending was well worth it. The training began around 8:30 a.m. and ended roughly at 4 p.m. Before the training started, all participants were offered some breakfast, which was delicious. We were also provided lunch around noon, and I was able to taste snail meat for the first time, and I can tell you now, it does taste amazing. The class consisted of two main sections. The theoretical portion, during which we were given an introduction into the basics of snail farming. The class goes over the three main species of snails, mainly located in West Africa, which habitat each one is best suited for, their diet, and the different methods of raising them. The instructors were very knowledgeable and extremely patient. The participants had a lot of questions. There were so many questions that it caused us to go over time. In spite of this, the information we received was well worth it. The theoretical portion of the training went from 8:45 a.m. till about 3 p.m. This time around, there were three instructors who handled the training. Each one was an expert in various aspects of snail farming. For example, there was one instructor who handled the biology of snails, another who covered the environmental conditions needed to raise snails. We also had an instructor who covered a section about how to market snails and business management in general. During the theoretical training, each section ended with a Q&A session. Again, our instructors were very patient. They answered everyone's question, no matter how many. They were all very passionate about snail farming, and this showed during the training. At the end of the theoretical training, we all went outside to begin the practical training. There were so many participants who were completely new to snail farming. For some, this will be their first time handling snails. The instructors show us some of the different kinds of snail pens. They explain the process of cleaning and general maintenance. We also got to see some of the snails they had on hand. It is also important to note that this wasn't free training. It was something you have to pay for. We can't really say what it will cost in the future considering the economic situation the world is facing today. To get an idea of the price, we would highly recommend checking with CSIR. We believe that this is a very helpful class, and everyone who is looking to get into snail farming in Ghana should consider taking it, as it was very helpful, at least to us. After the training, we received our certification of completion, and to be honest, we did learn a lot. Before taking the training, we noticed some changes were happening in our farm, which had us a little bit worried, but now we understand why those changes are occurring. But we will explain more about it in a different video. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe.